don't typically get a chance to film this, but the morning routine on the bike, checking the oil, wiping everything down, making sure I haven't developed any new horsepower sweat, and then getting a cup of coffee and getting on the road. Morning. Russellville, Arkansas. Stay. I think my inner primary seal's leaking. Well, I know it's leaking, but it's starting to get a little bit worse. And been seeing it leaking enough where I think the level's probably a little low. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the cover off here and check the level and put some more fluid in it before we continue home. So, a little motorcycle maintenance. I didn't catch the last time I did a little something to the bike. Let me think about what it was. What was it? Did something else maintenance wise. I've gone through about a half a quart of oil on our 6,000, 7,000 miles so far. And gosh, I can't remember what else it was. Oh, and I lost my choke knob. That came off, but it's been loose and I should have fixed it before I left, so my fault. Like everything else that's wrong, it's my own fault. It's not the bike's fault. So let me take this apart and catch back up with you on a little bit. Not as low as I thought it was. That's great news. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to add any. It just looks a lot when you see that oil coming out. And maybe coming from the other side. I don't know. I'm gonna lift it up, get it upright, vertical, and take another look at it. But from what I'm seeing, I don't think it needs any. Definitely not coming out the primary. This has been the trip so far as setup goes. I like this pack. This thing's been great, easy. 4 buckles. At night I just come up to it, clip, 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 and I can grab the whole thing right off the bike. Same thing in the mornings. Sits right on the rack. It's a sweet bag. And they make like 3 different sizes. I think this is the medium size. I'll probably get the bigger size next time and then stack this one on top of that one. But it's a cool setup. And I can strap my jacket right at the top of that so I can grab it quickly if it starts raining or something. I'll get cold. Other than that, I got tools and stuff in the saddlebags, horns on the front. It's not a bad setup. It's been working good. Alright, we're in West Memphis right now, getting ready to cross over into Tennessee. Fun fact, same gas station I stopped at when I finished my Iron Butt Challenge, so pretty cool. But we made it here, making good time today. A little rain this morning. Just enough to get wet, not enough to stop. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Getting closer to home now. Well, we made it to our hotel. We are in Nashville. Somehow I feel like this is fitting. But here we are at the fancy Econo Lodge. Got a pool. But we made it. Nashville we are, and tomorrow we leave. Well, like I said, we just got into Nashville. We're actually technically east of Nashville. We just met a guy named Daniel coming out of the hotel lobby. Really nice guy. It kind of reminded me of all the people that we've met, and me and Bill have been talking about this. We've seen all kinds of amazing scenery, and we've driven a lot of boring roads, been through all the elements: sleet, hail, snow, rain, high heat. But some of the most memorable parts and the best parts of this trip has been meeting all the people. And I got to thank Bill for that, because he definitely talks with them. I think of Daniel, who we just met here, and Kenny. I can't remember where that was. He disassembled oil rigs and stuff. And just a bunch of people. And if either of y'all watching this, what's up? Thanks for watching. Tell you what, I might ditch the small water bottles on the next trip. These are like $3, and it fits in my saddlebag pretty good. I can hold a lot more water on those little tiny bottles. So going forward, I might just buy these, keep refilling them until they get to the point where they need to be thrown away, and just buy another one for $3. It's way cheaper. It's $2, $2.50 for a little tiny water bottle. But good morning. We left Lebanon, Tennessee this morning. Had a good ride. Just did like 110 miles or so. I don't know where we're at. East of Cooksville, I think. Crossville, Cooksville. There's two towns right there. They're pretty close together. So, good morning. Left Lebanon, Tennessee this morning. We're in Cooksville or Crossville. Making good time, about 110 miles in. Stop, get gas and a little bit of water, and hit the road. We're going to go through Knoxville and maybe near Roanoke, Virginia tonight. Be the idea anyway. People are really getting a kick out of these horns on the road. Lots of people riding up next to me, giving me a thumbs up. Some of them just looking at me scared, like, this guy's a psycho. Maybe right. I am standing in a public parking lot, talking to the front of my motorcycle. All for hopefully your entertainment. All right, 50 miles till Bristol. Getting close to Virginia. Tell this morning with all the humidity, bikes were soaking wet, but it hadn't rained. Whew. Passing that county or state line is going to be a bittersweet moment. Happy to be back in Virginia, but sad at the same time. One thing I can guarantee you I'm going to be happy about
even though I saw her on the trip, I'd be happy to see my wife again. And the dogs, oh man, can't wait to see the dogs. Sleep in my own bed and take a shower in my own shower. Oh man, I could sleep for 3 days when I get home, but I'm gonna be home for like 14 hours and go right back to work. Gotta love it. Price we pay to have fun.